Bruce, I can't feel my hands.
Morning, Jordan.
It's 69 degrees in here.
It's under 70.
It's under 70 degrees.
I think I can see my... No, that's just bad breath.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. That's just garlic breath. There you go.
Good morning, One Love Land out there. Welcome to your pre-celebration connection. It was cold here the last 3 days. I'm serious.
It did get down to 50, I think 59 in some places on the island, which is pretty crisp when you have no windows that close and single walls, no heat.
When there's no such, what is that I word houses have in the mainland?
Oh, insulation.
I don't know.
Ever hear of that, Hawaii?
No.
They're like, nah. And you know, it's funny.
It's called coconut trees outside.
I was going to say, it's funny when people who don't know anything about Hawaii are like, oh, you guys live in grass huts, or they used to live in grass huts.
I've had people say that. I've had people ask me that.
But when you think about it, we kind of live in like elevated grass huts. Like some of these constructions are pretty.
I've had people seriously ask me that if I live in a grass hut. I'm like,
yes, I put on my coconut brassiere every morning, and
I left my fancy one at home, and I decided to wear a t-shirt today.
Yes, I wear coconuts, and we only eat when we throw our nets out into the sea, right? Like
we were on a trip to Europe with our high school band group. Yes, band people, band geeks, chee-hoo. And we actually, for the fun of it, like, we're in Europe, and so they're like, "Oh, how'd you guys get here?" We're like, well, we took the canoe to the United States, and then we got on a plane, and they totally believed us until we told them otherwise. Like they thought, oh, okay, to get off the island, you have to.
You actually took the canoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
They really believed us, and we're like, wow.
There you go. That's amazing.
Yeah, wow. Naivete.
So, there you go. So, how cold are you? That's my question this morning. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Valerie.
Valerie, we're up 10-6, going into the fourth quarter. Chee-hoo.
He's watching the
She knows what I'm talking about.
I know she does.
She knows.
Everybody out there talking about the Dolphins game.
Yes. If we can't beat the G-Man, ooh. Okay, so
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, we've got to get this one.
Okay, sounds good. Jennifer says she's still under the blankets. Yes, so is Bruce. There you go. Good morning, Val. Jennifer gives a little snowman too. That feels appropriate. And then Jason said to turn on the heat in Hawaii is to close the windows.
That's pretty much.
You're like, we'll cut the breeze, or your little jealousies.
Yep.
They're like, there we go. We're done. We're all snuggled in for the night, everybody.
That's the fireplace.
Exactly. Valerie says, to a time.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I think they just got the ball back, then I had to turn it off to do the show, so I don't know what's happening right now.
It's a struggle.
So as it goes down,
minutes, Bruce.
Give me the updates for the next 15 minutes. I know it's the start of the fourth quarter.
I'm not going to read them. I'm not going to tell them what's
I'm never going to know. She's gonna make up things. Oh, the Dolphins got a hole in one or something.
Yes, exactly. They made a basket. Here we go. There we go. Tara, good morning. You love this cold? Okay, all right.
I get it. I don't mind it. Mind it. It's fine.
Yes.
I mean, there's a reason why I live in Hawaii is to not have this cold all the time. But I don't mind it. So.
For a cute little Christmas season, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I got to wear my jeans 3 times a year.
Jeans, there we go. I put sleeves on. I'm wearing sleeves. It's crazy, right? I can wear them without being too cold. That's awesome. Or too hot, yeah.
What's going on with our other side here?
So nobody's jumping in on our other chat. People are talking on Facebook. So thank everybody who's jumped in on Facebook. If anybody wants to jump in on our stream chat, go right ahead.
Rose or Jen, jump on the public chat. Let's make sure we're getting it because we got nobody on there. So let's make sure it's working. Send us something on there. What were we talking about last time? We're talking
about gifts and cold stuff. But I'm gonna punt to you and let you choose which one you want.
Cold. I've had flashbacks of my cold moments in life where it was legitimately cold. So where has been the coldest places or things you guys have done? You guys can follow up that thought. I was flashing back earlier because we actually, if you saw in the news, the Big Island had blizzard warnings yesterday.
Really? Oh,
True
I missed
blizzard
that.
warnings.
Okay, that's
Pull it
crazy.
up. There's a camera up there on Mauna Kea, right? Because it's a weather station, and there's footage on there of it snowing like sideways up there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yesterday. Yeah, so it's legit. But I think it's the first time we actually had a actual blizzard warning in the
Hawaii.
state. Yep. But it was for the Big Island. So that made me flashback to snowboarding. So my coldest one would be Whistler, so BC, Columbia, Vancouver area. Okay. And when you go up till you get to the highest part. Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool because you're on top and one side's Canada, one side's the U.S.
Oh, that's cool.
More or less.
Yeah.
But there's signs up there when you come off. It always says the temperature and whatnot. And so you're getting off. There's this big sign that says negative, I think it was 12 degrees
No.
Fahrenheit.
No.
So that's like, 40 degrees below free or whatever.
Ugh.
And it says, do not stay still, keep moving.
Do not stay
Like,
still.
When you get off, get going.
Get going.
Or you're gonna be like, wow, look at that. Uh-oh.
Wow.
So that was cold, but that was super fun. Like ice crystals everywhere,
Oh.
and you're like,
Oh.
let's go, let's go. We took pictures. I don't know where they went, but yeah, they're like, move along, move along. Okay. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
negative 12-ish degrees. That's my coldest. It was fun though.
So
Great
what
time.
is your fun weather, cold weather experience, or what is the coldest you've ever been in a place you've ever been? How do we feel about the cold? Tara says, yeah, I can wear a sweater one time that I actually can. Yes, exactly. You wear your jackets this week because
Yes.
the opportunity will be gone before we know it.
Well, the last 3 days it was like that. At work, I only turned on half the air conditioners at work the other day. So
Yes.
that was nice.
Oh, here you go. Tara says, I caught the tail end of the polar vortex in Chicago a couple of years ago with the wind.
that bad one? Yeah.
Valerie went to Utah in December years ago, 20 degrees. I remember one time where I'm from in West Virginia,
Uh-huh.
just a regular winter, but it just dropped so I think I got
Fast.
to -11.
Okay.
And I remember just like even the house was cold, like the heat.
Yeah, you don't
the
wanna touch
heat
the
couldn't
walls,
Keep
you
up.
don't-
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I would get food and I'd come back and sit in bed. And I'd go get my computer and I'd sit in bed. And you go, do
my
what
bed's
you do.
cold.
And yeah, but you gotta stay in one little spot.
Yeah,
so you
'cause-
have your
yeah,
electric
when you
blanket
move,
on. Yes.
You're like, whoa.
I had like a king size bed I could
Yeah.
be in, but I was in one little strip of it just to
Uh-huh.
stay warm. That is real cold. Real
my
cold.
my sister and my mom, they have some property on Maui.
Okay.
And so there's actually like 3 houses on there. One they live in, one they rent out, and they were rebuild. There was an old house on there, and they were rebuilding this other one. My brother does great handiwork and stuff, but they're rebuilding it, so they're customizing it, right? So they built in, because they're in Haiku. If you guys know Maui, Haiku, that's up on the mountain, and
Oh, yeah.
it gets cold. Like it'll
Uh-huh.
be 50 degrees, kind of often,
Yeah.
And he actually built in, so in the bathroom, he built in a hot air heater /
smart.
dehumidifier.
Okay.
Because the clothes would get, won't dry, or your towels will
Okay,
get
so damp. It's damp and cold,
which is
yeah.
kind of dangerous. But
Yeah.
so actually built in a dehumidifier dryer in the bathroom.
Oh, that's
You
clever.
hang up your towel, you turn it on, and it would funnel through your clothes. I'm like, wow, that's in Hawaii.
in Hawaii. So
But-
it is
And then we stayed the
possible.
night, my wife and I, and it was like one of the coldest. That would be the coldest night I've ever spent in Hawaii. Nights we're up there, winter. Well, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, low 50 or touching under that, because it was like ridiculous. I was like, wow.
I believe. I think one. It was even summer. We were up in the mountains of Kauai.
Yeah.
For a wedding. And
Up
I remember
high?
we were in sleeping bags, like in a camp bunkhouse.
And you're just like,
But yeah, we
sealing
ended up
up.
like back to back with each other, and I was with my husband,
Uh-huh.
and we were all just like bunking together. But he had a fever that night. He was sick,
Oh.
and I felt so bad. But he was so warm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
"This
awesome."
is
I mean, I'm
great."
sorry, hon, but great.
He was like sweating up a storm. He was miserable, but I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Sorry,
Nice
babe.
and toasty. Thanks,
Sorry,
hon.
love. Sorry about that. But yeah, that helped.
Yeah,
out a
people
lot.
don't realize they're because maybe it's because we're in the middle of an ocean, and so once you get mountains, those breezes, like you get to the upper mountains in all our islands, they get cold. Wahiwa,
Absolutely.
they get really cold. So.
Absolutely.
But it's been nice. More pumpkin spice lattes to go around, and
Keep warm.
Yes.
Keep warm. So Jennifer says that she has been in negative 27 degrees in January in Illinois, outside of Chicago as well.
Ouch.
Tara said she was there to see her son graduate from Navy basic training. That was crazy. Yeah, I think anything, when you combine the words polar and vortex, I'm like, I'm out.
where you start
I'm
with the
out.
word
Polar-
negative.
Yeah, polar was bad, negative was bad, vortex is bad,
Yeah.
and then you put them all together. I'm like, no, not so
Shine.
much,
Yeah.
not so much.
Okay, we're working.
Yeah, Jennifer,
of.
thank you for checking the phone app, the public chat. It is working. I see that message, so I
Alright.
guess it is working. So if anybody wants to chime in over there,
Yeah, if you guys are watching, it's real easy. We're just having fun, and you can just go on there. You don't have to start a full-on account. Just create a stage name and say hi. Tell us your code experiences. Have you started your Christmas shopping? Maybe we can ask that.
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah.
so we have 20 days till
Oh, yeah,
Christmas.
but I got kids in the studio here, so I
that
can't
is
talk
true.
about Christmas shopping. Hey, off my phone. I'm gonna call you out on this.
Maybe you should get
Put
them.
it down.
Maybe you should get them phones for
Thank you.
Christmas, so they don't have to touch yours.
Uh-huh. Some Among Us going on there.
Some Among Us going on there. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Wait, what did? Okay, Valerie said hot chocolate with crackers inside weather. Wait, Graham
inside
crackers?
butter, yeah. Probably
What
graham
kind of
crackers.
crackers?
I don't think you do
Because
like
I'm
soda
thinking
crackers.
like saltines.
Nah, that was
That's
hot
making me
cocoa.
uncomfortable.
No,
But I'm just,
graham
just
crackers, graham
clarifying.
crackers.
But why graham crackers?
Okay.
Why
Chloe
not
and Asher,
marshmallows?
what's your favorite thing to
So
do with hot
confused.
chocolate?
Marshmallows.
Drink it.
Marshmallows,
And drink it.
besides drinking it. Chloe says marshmallows. Yes, mini marshmallows.
Ooh, I like peppermint.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows. Okay, the kids love
The
marshmallows.
mini or the better. Yes. Mhm. Yes.
See, Chloe's
absolutely.
guarding the door for you. Jason just came by
That's
and
good.
was
Yeah,
like,
Jason. They have little stuffed snowballs in the church back here.
uh-huh.
And,
They've
like,
been flying around this morning.
Whoever supplied those? What were you thinking?
Don't give Jason things that are throwable.
That's what I'm saying.
That's-
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
like
And
the
they
number
literally
one
just
rule.
gave him a basket and were like, "Here,
Go
go
throw it at
assault
people."
Go ahead."
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Tara says add candy canes, marshmallows.
Candy cane.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Rose says cocoa and graham crackers.
Yes,
I love
graham
dipping
crackers.
them.
Graham crackers,
I've never
yes.
done that. That's not
Yeah.
one I've done.
Or
okay,
we talked
all
the
right.
other week, biscotti.
I just bought some biscotti last
You did?
night. I did. That's where I was buying it. I was like, what was I talking about? Biscotti.
yeah, we're talking,
I
but
just totally
hot
forgot.
cocoa and biscotti is money too. That's
Ooh, okay. Hot cocoa biscotti. Everybody, come over to my house. We're having hot cocoa
Yeah.
and biscotti.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer says there's
Push.
hot chocolate K-cups. Ooh, try Diamond Head soda crackers. Wait,
yeah, the soda crackers, the square ones.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
in
I don't do
cocoa?
it with cocoa though.
okay, all right.
You know, it's just comfort food. Like if I'm under the weather or something, the Diamond Head soda crackers and butter.
Yeah.
It's like not the best thing for you, but when you're sick and you just want like soft food, I'll go through sleeves of that, just butter and maybe some honey if I wanted to. Like that's
Yeah.
awesome comfort food.
I've seen
Not with hot cocoa, though.
other
Yeah.
local-ish people do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like,
It's just
okay,
so good on
all
your
right.
stomach and
So soda crackers are more dense than saltines,
yes,
though.
yes,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
difference.
they're heavier,
okay.
Yeah, and they're not salted per se. Like the
Okay.
saltines are the light, and you got the salt
Yeah,
crystals
yeah.
on top.
But the soda
for something
crackers are. Why are they called soda crackers? Is it baking soda? Because my brain goes to like soda, like pop, like.
When I was a
fizzy
kid, I tried to
beverages.
figure that out. Like, am I supposed to eat this with the soda?
But now
I'm
I'm
like,
thinking it might be like baking soda,
probably.
which is way lamer.
We're gonna put
All
it this
right.
way.
Anyway.
Valerie, what's going on? Come on, give me some love.
No, I'm not gonna read it, Bruce. I'm not gonna tell you what's happening in the football game. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You're gonna survive.
We're at the 2-minute warning. Almost.
Jennifer Murray says, "Are chocolate biscotti?" Yes.
Right?
You guys can make my morning when I can't be there in person. Yes. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for being here with us. Valerie says, yes, the regular Diamond Head soda crackers. Break it up in cocoa. Okay. Hold on.
But now you're.
Hold on.
But now you got
Okay,
like
all
chunks in
right.
your cocoa,
Cocoa chocolate?
right? I had to dip it in.
I mean, I am one to like break up a cracker in soup.
Yes.
Because that's kind of the
But not
point.
my drink.
Is that the?
Oh, you
thing
lost us
I don't
there
know.
on that
I don't know.
one.
I don't know. Okay, Rose says cocoa and graham crackers, early childhood family thing. Okay,
Yep.
that's sweet. That's a good memory.
We all like to regress.
So,
regress.
so Jennifer says they're kind of sweet. The round diamond soda crackers. Maybe
Oh,
they're
the
a little
cream
bit.
one. That's I think they're called
Oh,
the cream
okay,
ones.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a little sweeter.
Okay, we need to. We're gonna make a chart. We're gonna have a diamond head.
This is for
cracker
this. This is for
tasting.
soup. This
Yes.
is for.
I feel like on the show we just
We're gonna bring like one box of each next week and
Yes.
just line them up and like explain.
we've just devolved into what we all think should happen with specific
with crackers.
foods.
Yes.
Exactly.
Dip or not dip, break or not break.
Oh, Valerie says scooping it up with a spoon, young kid days. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And Tara says it's like losing your Oreo in milk.
True.
I like losing it for a second, but you don't want to lose it for like the one you.
When you
really,
get to the bottom,
really
you're like,
drop,
oh.
and you're like, oh, that's sludge. You're like, that's not as good.
That's like the bottom of my crankcase
Okay.
in my car.
I'm gonna bring up this topic real
Okay.
quick. What kind of Oreo is best? Because now that they've started making different versions,
They've
my
got
husband
some
and
cool
I
ones.
have totally split. I've gone Oreo thins because I like the cookie, and he's gone Oreo like mega stuffed because they've got more
Oh,
cream.
that's too much for me.
Quick,
You bite it, they all
Tell me.
squeak it out.
where
Favorite
are you on
Oreos?
the ratio? I need to know. I need to know. Birthday?
You haven't had the birthday Oreo ones?
I have not tried birthday ones. Do you like the birthday ones?
They're pretty good.
Okay, I gotta try the birthday ones.
They're pretty good.
We gotta get crackers. We gotta get Oreos.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, hit me. We got a couple more seconds. What
Favorite
kind
Oreos.
of Oreo?
There's all kinds of. There's some that were like, no, didn't work out. But
That's true. That's
but
true.
that one is pretty. There's
Okay.
the mint one. That's pretty good.
Okay, Valerie says OG, original. Jennifer says chocolate or dipped in chocolate. The white chocolate dipped ones are very good.
Ooh.
All right, guys, you rock. Thank you for jumping in. Just having a good time this morning, chatting about crackers and cookies and all things
Do I
Christmas.
want to go to the store on the way home and get some?
I think we might. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Aloha.